Well, hello there, January 23rd. So, I want to talk a little bit about Paul Krugman, the former New York Times columnist. I get his newsletter, and he talks about the MAGA mind. And this has been on my mind for 2, 3 years since I've been on TikTok and other social media platforms. And it really kind of comes down to three things. Um, the first two are the types of comments I get. I'll take a cut and a paste and throw it into a Word document. And I finally had the chance to kind of apply an AI tool. And the AI tool came up with some remarkably cogent responses. They fall into two categories. One, sophomoric. The responses from the MAGA crowd to my posts are first and foremost, you lost, take it in the rear just like you do from your boyfriend every night, or some theme like that. It's it's pretty laughable. I've been married 40 years. I'm raising my fifth child. Um, I also see why Grindr went down at the Republican National Convention. um, but the second thing it came up with regarding the MAGA responses were the just monumental misinformation, the outright untruths. Things like, he was never convicted. He was never charged for insurrection. They were taking back our country after a stolen election. Now, there are mountains of data that support none of that. In fact, support the opposite. Even Trump, if you've done any reading at all, Trump admitted he lost in 2020. So the whole narrative blows up. But the fact that MAGA steadfastly believes this only fits their personal narrative. It doesn't fit the truth. And that's the fundamental problem, is that we are operating right now under two different sets of reality. Obama has talked about this eloquently. And Paul Krugman, bringing it back to Paul, talks about the MAGA mind. I couldn't agree more. These comments are childish to begin with, and then the untruths just keep spilling over. It gets back to the big lie, the election lie. Everything cascades from the big lie, and Trump is doubling down and tripling down. Really, the third point I want to make here is that what can we do? We can hold his feet to the fire, hold him accountable. I think he's lazy. I think he's going to golf more than he works, just like he did his first term. So hold him to truth. You said you were going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the first 24 hours. All right? Show me. That's the response. Thanks. I hope that helps. Talk soon.